Welcome to episode 112. We're in a nice warm restaurant as usual. Today I'm talking my third family story. Is about our family life in Houston. We were a strange family because my mother was European and my father was a Texan basically, but he had family background in Argentina also. So we would have dinner. My dad he loved his family and he had dinner always at 6 o'clock in the evening. And it would work like this. He would sit down and have dinner, and before the dinner, my mother would practice the piano, and right next door in the living room, and so she'd be playing Chopin, and she kept playing the same piece that she loved that she never could get right. She always made a mistake at the same place, but it was wonderful. And then at dinner, we would sit there, and there were three children. I was the oldest, and I had a sister that was a few years younger than me, and then a younger brother. So there are three of us. And my name is Derek, and I was the oldest, and my sister's name is Lucia, which in Russian is Ludmila, and my grandmother's name is Ludmila, my Russian grandmother. My mom's family, her father was from Finland. He was Swedish, born in Finland, but his wife was from St. Petersburg, Russia. So we had Russians and Finnish people in our family. And then my father, his family immigrated, I think, from Argentina, and came to the United States, and his father worked for the railroad, and he had a Welsh background. So his family was Anglo-Saxon, not Anglo-Saxon, excuse me, he was Welsh, and he had the Anglican Church background. So we went to Episcopal Church, St. John's Episcopal Church, on Sundays with the family, and we had Sunday school there because they had classrooms. And in fact, the classrooms were also the classrooms for St. John the Divine Episcopal School, which during the weekday used the church's Sunday classrooms for a place to have a regular private school. And I went to St. John's School. And then my sister, Lucia, would work with my mom. They'd do dinner, that kind of thing, and it was a lot of fun. And she was very nice. She was the peacemaker in the family, the woman, the only woman, right, girl, Lucia. And then my brother, younger brother, was the rock and roll star. He is the rock and roll star. He loved playing his guitar and music and all of that. And so we had a wonderful family life actually in Houston. It was very, very nice, but a little eclectic. And we would go to the Russian Orthodox Church for Easter and for Christmas. That was, a necessary thing. And we went with the tennis pro at the River Oaks Country Club was a guy named Andrew Ditkoff, and he was a very famous tennis player. He taught the oil people how to play tennis. And he had a daughter named Dasha, and Dasha would go with us to the church. And I remember one evening in the Russian church had all the incense and the bearded priests and all this kind of stuff, and burning candles and incense, and Dasha's hair caught on fire. It was pretty wild. So that was kind of fun. And then my mother would sing Russian songs with the choir at the church. And the church was at a house because the Russians couldn't get their act together to actually build a Russian church. And they did later, but it took a long time. So we were actually in a private home, and we'd go out on the balcony and in the fresh air, and we'd do the procession around the house during Easter, and that was kind of fun. And so that was so we were Russian Orthodox and also Episcopal, both. Why not? So life was pretty good, and we had a very kind of normal upbringing. We'd run around on our bicycles and go into the forest and have fun playing. So it was a good family life. So that was our family, and we all got along great. Everyone was a character, and we all respected each other most of the time and laughed a lot. and that's what's important in a family. And that's what happened in Houston. My family life there. It was fun. Had a great time. We still have a good family. My sister's still here, and so is my brother. And my brother lives in Houston. My sister lives in Houston also. I'm the maverick. I'm living in Paris. Well, kind of for the moment. It's fun. Okay, so this is the end of episode 112. Bye bye. Talk to you next time.